Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be What's Coming in the Week Ahead. So this is going to be stone number 1 with a clear agate, stone number 2 with the green agate, stone number 3 with the teal agate, and stone number 4 with the purple agate. So you can go ahead and pause the video if you have to, and preferably get out your pendulum. And while you're doing that, I would just like to say that if you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like it and that you would like for me to make more of it, and so I'll make more of this title. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to get a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also in the video description is where you'll find the timestamps for each stone. So let's go ahead and get started and let's see what's coming up in the week ahead. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 1 with the clear agate, and let's go ahead and find out what's coming ahead in the week. So we have swans, double rainbow, whip, stork, eagle, fireworks, and squirrel. And the lesson or gift of the week will be number 35, speak the language of love. Alright, so let's see what is going on. So we have swans. At the beginning of the week, there's going to be a situation with somebody who you have a deep soul connection with. It's going to be, for a lot of you, it could be blooming love, you meeting the one. Some of you will be meeting your twin flame or soulmate. Either way, a lot of you will be meeting like a person. If you're not with anybody, you might be meeting someone who is like the one for you. For some of you, it could mean faith, and also just someone that you have a deep soul connection with. So let's go ahead and clarify swans. Clarify swans, please. Alright, so we have moon. I kind of want to move these up so I can put cards underneath them easier. Alright, so we have the moon in the reverse. Alright, let's clarify the moon, please. The moon in the reverse. Clarify the moon in reverse. Clarify the moon in reverse. I'm really feeling like a lot of you are going to be dealing with your twin flames this week. And if you don't know your twin flame, you might either meet them, but if you don't meet them, you're still going to be connecting with them strongly this week. We are ending coming to the end of a major cycle. And I'm really feeling that what I'm getting out of this card is that I feel like there's going to either be a denial that someone is your twin flame or the person that you're going to be with, or there's going to be some kind of denial and about the connection. Okay, and I feel like there might be a situation where someone's going to be treated unfairly. Also, I am feeling like there is going to be some of you who are going to be mirroring. If you see, there's a mirror image there in this card. So I feel like there's going to be like reflecting, mirroring also. I feel like it's something to be aware of and try to make sure this is something you can control yourself by controlling within yourself, especially for those who know their twin flames. Okay, try to keep your vibrations high. You know, I feel like this could knock you down. You could be having a trouble with, like, your twin flame might be acting up or something like that, or having a hard time, and I feel like maybe it could not go very well. And it could make you go out of balance. And I'm feeling like you should try to keep an eye on that. Clarify. It is meant for a reason, though. So let's clarify justice in the reverse, please. Clarify justice in the reverse. All right. And we have the Page of Swords. It's because the person, your soulmate or twin flame or whoever it is, they are I'm getting a lot of twin flame in this one. But they are going to be either getting a message of truth or some kind of message. It could be through the divine, but there's some kind of message that they're going to be getting of truth that is like alerting them to the truth about your connection, and they're going to be in denial about it. And that's what is pretty much the beginning of the week. All right, but then we have double rainbow, which is divine intervention, duality, perfect timing, ascension, serendipity, good luck, and cohesive. So, I mean, double rainbow, I mean, divine intervention, and this really does go so well with swans, right? I feel like this message, again, it's going to be getting through to either your twin flame or your soulmate, is going to be from the divine, like trying to get through to them. And they're going to try to be in denial about it, and they're just going to fight with it. So try not to get it yourself mixed up in it too much. Try to keep your vibration high and let them kind of go through it. It kind of sucks, but it sucks to watch them, like, it's like watching someone give birth or something, but you can't do anything to help them or something. It's like something like that. It's like they're going through a rebirth, and you got to just kind of, you know, just let it happen, okay? And you can't get yourself mixed into it. All right, let's clarify the double rainbow, please. Clarify double rainbow. Clarify double rainbow. See? The Ace of Swords. So this is all meant to help start a new beginning and to help actually, and this is like ideas too. The Ace of Swords is not just, it's like ideas. It's like inspiration ideas. And that's what is being given to them through spirit. All right, let's clarify the whip, please. Clarify whip. Clarify whip. All right, so through all of this is like kind of a theme for the week for you. Is going to be about love. At least, yeah, I see a lot of it. It's mostly going to be about love for you guys, for whoever's getting this group. So we have whip, which is arguments, fighting, you know, painful anger, you know, something that keeps happening over and over again. And what that is going to be is there's going to be some kind of either being judgmental or being judged. Clarify judgment in the reverse. Clarify judgment in the reverse. Hang on. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Alright. So, alright. And this is, you have to be careful it's not you. Okay? Because this is due to the growing and the idea, this is like a backlash of this over here. Of being in denial, and this is the divine communicating through them and you, and I'm really feeling like it could end up in resulting in you feeling really down on yourself and having negative thinking, and you got to be careful of that. So try to, again, like I'm saying, this isn't definite, you know. You should when you see a hint of it coming, and you see like it indicated like I remember hearing about that, go ahead and be like, do extra things to help keep you high vibrating, and try to stay positive as much as possible, and try to, like, if the person tries to argue with you or something or anything, communicate and it's not positive, just try to kind of deflect it, because they're going through this. Just try to stay positive and be like, yeah, it's positive, everything's fine, you know, like this is how it's meant to be, it's fine, you know, be honest and everything, but at the same time, you know, just don't talk about it, because they're going to still go through it. Either you don't talk about it and deflect if they're going to act crazy, okay, just like, I don't want to fight, you know, I want to talk to you, but I don't want to fight, you know, don't allow it to happen. All right, and then we have Stork. And this one is indicative of like transformation, change, active, renew, restless, you know, arrive, depart, renovate. It could move, pregnancy and birth. However, it also is, it's a transformation. So it's like a rebirth, okay? There is going to be a change. I feel like it's going to be with you as well. You're going to be going through this transformation as well. Not just them, but you as well. Like I said, you're going to be mirroring. Again, like I said, try to keep your vibration as high as possible. Don't allow yourself to get too low, and you'll be able to make it through it a lot easier. It'll be less painful. All right, let's clarify Stork. Clarify Stork. Oof. All right. So saying 5 of Swords in the reverse. So this is going to be like an assessment period after this like type of fighting, and you're going to be like kind of like assessing the damage and everything. So like I said, there's going to be damage, and if there's so try to minimize it. Try to minimize the damage that's going to be dealt, and also it could end up resulting in some kind of making up some kind of apology. So that's not too bad, but try to keep it. So we have keep it from getting too bad. Okay, just be aware of it. That'll help you from keeping it getting out of hand. So we have the Eagle, which is challenge the status quo, opportunity, new hope, perspective, clear vision for the past, present, and future. So what I'm getting out of this card is that through the transformation, then we're going to have clear vision. Okay, before we started off in the beginning of the week in denial. Okay, and you might do it too. You might see this person like, there's no way this person's my twin flame. They're a total piece of crap, or they're a total pain in my ass. Like, you're gonna be like, I'm not into the twin flame thing. I'm not feeling it. I don't want to. Like, you might not even want to believe it. I don't want to believe in twin flames even exist. I don't want to believe in soulmates. Whatever. It's just a pain in my ass. So, and then we come over here and we'll have some clear vision. Looks like you're gonna do a lot of freaking growing this week. Amazing. Clarify Eagle, please. Clarify Eagle. Clarify Eagle. Clarify Eagle. All right. So we have the King of Cups, which is awesome. The King of Cups is somebody who's emotionally calm and stable, emotionally wise and mature. Someone who has their shit together. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Clarify the King of Cups. Ooh, okay. And then we have also the Knight of Cups. So also it can end up resulting in, things of, and then a love offer basically. So it's supposed to move things along for you. Even if it's not physically, it's going to at least be spiritually. Then we have fireworks, okay? Passion, chemistry, lust, kissing, exhilaration, celebration, explosive hot sex. All right? And that could be a result of all of this. I'm feeling like it's probably with that person, right? It looks like something awesome is going to go on. Makes me want to check the pendulum and see if I got this week. Because whoever got number 1 are like, I think you're pretty lucky. I mean, it's going to be a struggle, but it's going to be awesome in the end. So let's clarify fireworks, please. Clarify fireworks. Clarify fireworks. All right, we have the 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to check it. All right, it is in the reverse. The 2 of Pentacles is about kind of, sometimes I have a hard time explaining it, but it's like feeling overwhelmed, but like not, but still coping, but it's still having, like, it's going to be what basically this person, whether you're in separation or not, it's going to have overwhelming urges of passion and lust after you, if that makes sense. All right, I've got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we have the Chariot, but they're going to be making like very careful forward movement. All right, clarify squirrel. Clarify squirrel. All right, we have the High Priestess. So a squirrel is energetic, secretive, which is what the High Priestess is. Also, saving money, like type of thing. Also could indicate giving lip service or some kind of miscommunication. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. And then we have the Hierophant. I gotta clarify that so I can understand what it's trying to say. All right, so we have the 2 of Cups. So the secret is going to kind of cause some kind of misbalance between your relationship. And this is, whatever your relationship is, whatever this relationship is, being divinely guided. Okay? It's saying that you need to listen to your intuition. To make sure you're listening to your intuition. I feel like that it's saying that you might misunderstand something that Spirit is telling you or trying to tell you about your relationship, which will make it feel like the Two of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse. But the Six of Wands is saying that you will eventually understand it and be victorious, so that's good. So maybe just now that I've said it, maybe it'll help you understand. Alright, so let's go ahead and read number 35, Speak the Language of Love. I always say the numbers in case this is synchronicity for you. Alright, it says, loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So this is like your lesson / gift for the week. It says, a positive attitude works wonders in creating more love around you. Allow yourself to really express yourself positively. Use only wholesome words when speaking to others or even about yourself. This is supposed to help. This is talking about doing this in order to help keep your, like one, because you're going to have fighting, and then two, to help keep your vibration up. It's talking about that. It says, be conscious of any language you may use out of habit and be willing to release this to create more positive energy around you. Doing this will bring more love to you. Often, your exact words or actions won't be remembered. People tend to recall how something you said or did made them feel. Taking a moment to choose words that are more loving can have such an amazing impact on others. Thinking about how you convey your message will have a profound and loving impact on others. Treat conversations with others as an occasion to discover something original. Consider the other person's point of view and treat them with compassion. There will be many opportunities to state your case or impart your viewpoint. So that is your lesson or gift for the week. So that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 2 with the green agate, and let's go ahead and find out what's coming for you up ahead in the week. So we have anchor, children, key, broom, garden, white wolf, and tower. And then we also have number 33, appreciate this moment. And that is your lesson or gift for the week. Sorry, my throat is like so dry right now. Alright, so we have anchor. And the anchor is stable, enduring, solid, steady, restrain, secure, persevere, willpower, advantage, and fortitude. So I'm really seeing the beginning of the week being really good. Like it's starting off really good. Like I feel like you're going to have the willpower to do the things that you need to do. You're going to be really stable and very anchored. And part of it is going to be anchored in your faith. With church, we have principle, religion, family value, marriage, collective conscious, tradition, and programming. I am getting collective conscious in this one. I know everybody's been getting a lot of downloads lately, but I feel like you're going to be strong in your faith. But let's go ahead and clarify them and see if they can tell us any more about those two. Alright, let's clarify anchor, please. Ooh, that was quick. Ooh, the situation might involve children for some of you. If there's not any children, it could indicate your childhood or the past. Clarify the 6 of Cups, please. Clarify the 6 of Cups. And with the World, a new beginning or completion. For some of you, I'm picking up that you might end up healing something from your past, or you already had healed it and it's like you're kind of reflecting on it a bit. And maybe I feel like with the World, feeling a sense of gratitude for it. And the Star, hope and optimism. So it feels like you went through something the previous week. You went through something and you're kind of really doing it really well. Let's clarify church, please. Clarify church. Clarify church. Clarify church. Okay, so we have Hangman in reverse. So another thing that's going to come into focus for you in the beginning of the week is an emphasis on living the spiritual life that you actually want. Like taking the spiritual life that you want and applying it into your life. Like I feel like maybe you can't always seem to apply it into your everyday life, and I feel like there's going to be emphasis on you trying to do that. Just clarify the Hangman in the reverse, please. Clarify the Hangman in the reverse. Clarify the Hangman in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, we got lots of doubt going on. There's like a lot of doubtful, like negative thinking. I feel like there's like a lack of experience or something holding you back. Click on the Nine of Wands. Click on the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Click on the Nine of Wands in reverse. And there's an element of fear as well. All right, and then we have Key, which is solution, intelligence, genius, insight, clarity, open, breakout, liberty. I'm getting like liberate with that one. Unlock and helpful. I feel like there is going to be something, and what I am being told is that if you're having a hard time, to make sure that you ask for help and give permission to the angels to assist you. Otherwise, because there's free will. And they can't really help you fully unless you give them permission. Clarify the Key, please. Clarify Key. Clarify Key. Clarify Key. We have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a lot like the Hangman in the reverse. It can indicate someone who's like trapped in like a victim mentality. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. And I feel like you're going to be feeling locked in or like kind of restrained. We do have restraint here. You're going to be feeling restrained. But it's kind of like not the same as the beginning of the week. You're still going to be feeling, optimistic. You're going to be reflecting on it. You're feeling restrained. But it's like you're trying to it feels like you're trying to fight to be able to live the life that you want. And that's really awesome. I really like that you're doing that. It's amazing. And it's saying that you're just not having enough discipline. You're having issues with feeling like with the discipline. But with the Eight of Swords is someone who is surrounded by swords, but except for in the front of them, and they are blindfolded. So they think that they're in a prison. But when all actuality, all you have to do is walk forward to get out of it. As someone who's overthinking, and what I'm feeling like is that maybe you're overthinking it. And either way, on this day, you're going to find a way to stop doing that. All right, so let's clarify the room. Clarify the room. All right. So with the fourth card here, okay, Okay, we have broom, which says don't need it, unwanted, unpleasant, repetitive, feels good when it's over, unavoidable, and clean up. Okay? So what I'm feeling is that you're going to realize that you don't need all of this negative thought processes, and you don't want it. You don't want this difficulty. You're trying to be optimistic. You're trying to have a new beginning. You have so much more you can offer to the world. And I think intuitively, you know that. You're going to be feeling this way intuitively. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. So upright. Alright, so we have the King of Wands in the reverse. And the King of Wands, when he's in the reverse, someone who's not being very, like, they're inauthentic, they're egotistical, selfish, temperamental. It doesn't have to be all of those words. It could just be even one of them in this situation, but it's usually like mostly has to do with you or someone else is having trouble with authenticity. And I'm really seeing that you're having trouble with authenticity here, okay? And that's what it's saying here. Like all through this whole thing is talking about that. You're trying to like be authentic. You're trying to live a more spiritually fulfilling life. You're trying to pretty much get yourself together. You're trying to learn the things that you're been wanting to learn. But we do have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, which is indicative of it can indicate not just of love, but blocked intuition, blocked feelings, numbness, a guarded heart, insincere emotions. There could be a situation where you're being insincere with your emotions. Or two, but clarify the Ace of Cups. It could be with the Cancer. There's a lot of Cancer cards, but clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse, please. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. Hang on. It went like tumbling, so I don't know what it was supposed to be. Reverse or upright. Alright, it is an upright. It's insincere about some kind of new start that you're supposed to be having. It's actually, I feel like it's actually a good choice that you're supposed to have, but maybe you're trying to deny it or something. It's either way, it's like healthy planted seeds. And it's kind of funny that it ends like that, because then we have the next one is garden. Under garden, it says public venue, society, crowds, audience, party, meeting, event, a date, community, outdoors. So let's go ahead and clarify garden, please. Clarify garden. Alright, so we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. There might be a miscommunication. Maybe there's some kind of get-together or something you're supposed to be having with somebody, a date or a party or some kind of invitation. I feel like there might be some kind of issue with a miscommunication or maybe a missed message. Clarify the Page of Swords in the reverse. Ooh. Also a message that involves with love, with somebody who you're in love with, who you have a partnership with. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. Clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. Oh. However, the Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. I feel like you will figure out that you missed this message, and there will be an upturn. There will be an emotional upturn. Like, so things will get improved. Things will get better. Alright, let's clarify White Wolf, please. Clarify White Wolf. Clarify White Wolf. Alright, so we have Temperance. So with White Wolf, there's confidence, guidance, trust, your gnosis, freedom, resilience, stamina, believe in your power. And under this one, I'm really feeling like you are getting some guidance with Temperance, and I feel like it's guidance with angels, and also to help you be more resilient, have that stamina, and believe in your power. Clarify Temperance. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse is like an imbalance between like give and take. So there's not enough balance between give and take. You could be refusing to help somebody else or expecting a handout. So I feel like there's going to have to be a compromise in this situation. For the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. For the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Five of Cups. So I don't really, if there is some situation where you're hoping to get money or something like that, it looks like you might end up being disappointed. All right, then we have the Tower, the Tower. So we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like that is being overwhelmed. We've got Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice. I feel like the scale's not balanced, and maybe that is unfair, but I feel like that they're gonna, again, I feel like things are going to improve. So, I mean, you're having some setbacks through the week, but for the most part, I'm just seeing you like kind of going through them and then kind of recovering. You must be pretty positive for the most part. Clarify justice, please. Clarify justice. Clarify justice. We have Judgment in the reverse. Clarify 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 judgment in the reverse. I feel like there is some kind of decision that you're going to be making. I feel like this is actually, I feel like that for some of you, this might even be like you might be trying to get a government loan or getting some help from the government or some kind of something like that. Some kind of institution. Maybe some kind of loan or something. I feel like that you're going to be disappointed in that. It's not going to work out here. That's what I'm seeing. If you're trying to get that, and whatever it is that you're trying to get help in or something like that, I feel like you're going to end up having to do it on your own if you want to be able to do it. All right, so now we have number 33, appreciate this moment. So let's go ahead and find out what your lesson and your gift is. The lesson is a gift. It says, appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Challenging circumstances rarely make sense at the time. It's important to face what is happening so you can learn the lessons. Ask the angels to show you what is important in this moment. Learn how to be. Try sitting in silence for a few minutes every day. This will help you become conscious of your feelings. Take in the world around you. Instead of rushing through your day, which is indicated here by the Knight of Wands in the reverse, this will help you become more conscious of your feelings. Take in the world around you. Instead of rushing through your day, tune into the insights and sounds around you. It is important to practice being in the moment. Turn off your mobile phone and find ways to engage in whatever is happening instead of looking for an escape. Become aware of your thinking. Take note of what you're worrying about. Then bring yourself back into the moment and focus your attention on the present. Alright, so anyways, that's all I have for stone number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with a teal agate, and let's go ahead and find out what's coming in the week ahead for you. So we have geese, house, book, clover, stallion, hummingbird, double rainbow, and then we have ask for help number 14. Let you see it. All right. Alright, so we have geese for the beginning of the week. So we have geese, which is like on a quest, migration, relocation. Some of you might be moving. Okay, dependable, know where you're going. So that's something that could be a thing that for you that maybe you should, either you know where you're going or you need to be knowing where you're going, but also to have faith. That's what I'm getting out of that. A lot of you are going to be on a quest. Let's clarify peace, please. Clarify peace. Clarify peace. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So some of you, with the Five of Pentacles, I am seeing that some of you are going to actually physically be moving your house. Like you're going to be physically moving. Or changing location in some way. Because with the Five of Pentacles, it's someone who's being left out in the cold. So I feel like that a lot of you are either going to be, I just feel like a lot of you are going to be left out in the cold. Which is very unfortunate. For the most part, their week looks pretty good. But, at least so far, what I can see. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Five of Swords. So there could be some kind of fight or an attack or something. You're feeling defeated. And you might have to change homes. Clarify the Five of Swords, please. Clarify the Five of Swords. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse, so I feel like there could be some kind of lie, some kind of misunderstanding or miscommunication. It's going to be different for everybody. Alright, so then we have House, which is saying home, belonging, roots, comfort, safety, family, traditions, buildings, shelters, and boundaries. So I'm feeling like for some of you, there's going to be a situation where you're going to be learning some kind of boundaries, but also I'm feeling that there's a lot of you, especially the ones who are moving, might end up having to move in with a family member. Okay, I feel like you will be going somewhere that is like comfort and safety of people I feel like that are going to love you. Somewhere that you feel like you belong. Somewhere where you have roots. Let's clarify House, please. Clarify House. Clarify House. So we Hangman in the reverse. Let me clarify first. Clarify the Hangman in the reverse. Clarify the Hangman in the reverse. Clarify the Hangman in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So, while this is going on, with the Hangman does indicate, like it can indicate procrastinating, victim mentality. I feel like the victim mentality is jumping out at me. But either way, it's like a separation between your spirituality and the way you live life. So, you're going to know, that you shouldn't be so down on yourself from what happened, okay? But that's not very good for manifestation, but you're still going to be going, I don't feel, But then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about earned luxury and rewards, but also having your independence. So let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like you might be, actually be trying to hide it for some of you. And you might be only trying to hide it from certain people, how you're really feeling. So I feel like that you're going to be feeling really awful inside. But you're going to really be trying to act like, oh, well, I'm independent now, and I'm doing this and that and the other. I don't feel like you're going to be very authentic. But clarify the King of Wands in reverse. Clarify the King of Wands in reverse. Alright, so we have the Chariot. Either way, I see you going forward. Careful, controlled, determined movements. Alright, let's clarify book, please. Clarify book. Clarify book. Alright, so we have the card book, which says memory or memories, hidden, mysteries, secrets, the unknown, philosophy, intellect, knowledge, and education. I feel like a lot of you will be reminiscing and thinking in the past of what went wrong in this situation. I feel like there's some kind of secrets that maybe will come to light and you'll be like, what? How did I ever not know that? Also, some secret knowledge could have been what contributed to the situation. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse, please. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse. The Two of Cups in reverse can indicate that you might have broken up with somebody. Either way, there's some kind of disbalance in some kind of romantic relationship. Most likely, it feels romantic at the moment. Then we have the Tower in the reverse, which can indicate surmounting pressure that came up. Clarify the Tower in the reverse. 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 So we have the Nine of Wands, and you're feeling pretty defensiveless. Like you don't have any defenses. You're feeling pretty hopeless in the situation. With the Two of Cups in reverse. And I feel like you're going to be just really thinking on the situation, trying to learn like what happened, what went wrong. You know, did I do anything wrong? What did they do wrong? Should I take all the blame or should they take all the blame? Even though I really discourage blaming things on people or just being blaming in general because it's like really ego-based, but then we have Clover here, which is luck, happy coincidence, reward, good fortune. I feel like something is going to happen that's going to be really good fortune. It can indicate an unexpected rendezvous, carefree, a fling, and flirt. Let's clarify Clover, please. Clarify Clover. Clarify Clover. Alright, so we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. That's kind of rushing into something, not thinking through. Clarify the Knight of Wands in the reverse, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Clarify the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Oh boy. Clarify the Hierophant in the reverse. Clarify the Hierophant in the reverse. Clarify the Hierophant in the reverse. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Alright, so whatever is going on, I don't know if you're having a situation with whatever this person is. It's either a new person or it's someone from the past who maybe is this person. But it looks like it definitely could be an unexpected fling. And I feel like you might do something, some overindulgence, and you might have some kind of either like an emotional breakthrough or have some kind of sign to move forward. And you're not going to be thinking about it and you're just going to be rushing forward. So I feel like you'll be rushing forward. You might be getting romantic with somebody, if you know what I mean. You know, bow chicka bow wow. And then we have Stallion, Clover, Stallion. Let's clarify Stallion. Okay, the World in the reverse. Clarify the World in the reverse. Clarify the World in the reverse. Clarify the World in the reverse. All right. So we have Stallion, which is break free, tame, wild, strong emotions, desires, sexual energy, unbridled motivation, motivated and drive, unbridled passion. This is heavily sexually charged in this area here. And but then we have the World in the reverse. I feel like, again, it feels like it might be somebody who you broke up with or something like that. It feels like somebody who you might have broken up with and they're coming back around and you just can't control yourself from doing something with them. And you're making an unhealthy choice at staying with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. An unwise choice. Let's get towards the end of the week. So get close to the weekend. Then we have Hummingbird, which is enjoyment, being present, rapid response, resilient, lift out of negativity, and lightness of being. Let's clarify Hummingbird. Clarify Hummingbird, please. Clarify Hummingbird. Clarify Hummingbird. So we have the Four of Swords, which is about reflecting, resting, and reflecting on the situation. Clarify the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So you're resting or reflecting on a situation. And I feel like you're going to be kind of brainstorming and kind of maybe fantasizing about things that how they could be or something. You can either gain clarity or you could be disillusioning yourself. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Either way, you're trying to do something to get out of negativity. You're trying to do something to get over anxiety and worrying and fear. Doing some shadow work. Clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Judgment. Okay. So you decide to do something about that. Clarify Judgment. Clarify Judgment. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is things working out in your favor. Luck. Again, it looks like you're going to have some luck this week. You're going to have some misfortunate things happen, but you're going to be pretty lucky. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe taking a leap of faith. I don't know. Then we have double rainbow, which is divine intervention, duality, perfect timing, ascension, serendipity, good luck, and cohesive. So it looks like you're going to end the week pretty happy. Clarify double rainbow. Clarify double rainbow, please. Clarify double rainbow. Clarify double rainbow. Clarify double rainbow. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay. Again, I feel like it's like the Eight of Cups can indicate like a spirit quest or taking leave even though you don't want to. Alright, let's clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you are going to still move on. I feel like you're kind of, something's going to happen. Okay. And again, you have luck. So we have good luck right here. And then we have Wheel of Fortune, which is also good luck. And the upright. I don't know. I see that. I feel like there's going to be some kind of divine intervention. And you're going to be able to move on. You're going to adapt. You're going to start feeling better. And you have the Seven of Wands. You're going to stand up for what you believe in. You're going to gain some kind of strength somehow through the divine. Divine's going to light a fire under your butt and go, hey, do this instead. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. All right. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Which, in the reverse, it can indicate being emotional immaturity, but also being disconnected from your intuition and being in a disappointing relationship. And that's what I feel like it's going to mostly be. For a period of time, you lost your mind, and I feel like you're going to be disappointed in the situation, and eventually you're going to end up leaving it again. So let's go ahead and ask for some help. Let's go. We have number 14, ask for help. And let's go ahead and read that. And this is your lesson/gift for the week. It says, what do you really need? Be willing to accept support. There is so much support available to you. And this is what I always say to everybody, and I'm saying it all day long. If in order to receive help from angels, you have to give them permission. So if there's something you need help with, say, angels, I need your help. I need your help. And I give you permission to intervene, because we do have free will and we have to give permission so they can intervene. Anyways, it says there is so much support available to you. You only need to ask for help and you will receive it. Let go of fear and pride, as they do not benefit you nor give you what you desire. Perhaps you feel inundated by challenge. Take a minute to think about what you need support with. Evaluating your feelings will enable you to effectively communicate what you want. Asking for help may seem scary and you may feel vulnerable. There are plenty of people who would love to be there for you. It's not demeaning to ask for help. Strength comes from the ability to recognize your personal needs. Release any feelings around being a burden to others. People love to help others, and it really is healthful and smart to ask for help. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 4 with the purple agate, and let's go ahead and find out what is coming in the week ahead for you. So we have snake, falcon, ship, elephant, scythe, tracks, and magnifying glass. And your lesson or gift for the week is number 20, I love you. These are powerful words. All right, so it doesn't look like it starts off that great with snake, does it? Let's go ahead and clarify it. Please clarify snake, clarify snake, clarify snake, clarify snake. Alright. So there's going to be a situation that is going to involve deception, most likely, or jealousy, betrayal, backstabbing, toxic, silent treatment. It can be seduction and sexuality. Is that what it feels like to me right now, okay? So we also have the 9 of Swords in the reverse with the Page of Wands in the reverse. The Page of Wands in the reverse can indicate like some misdirected energy, and also afraid, fear of the unknown, self-doubt, being uninspired. Then we have the 9 of Swords, which is fear as well, which is fear, anxiety, worrying, but also doing something and trying to get to the root of the worry. Clarify the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Alright, so we have the 8 of Cups, and there's going to be some kind of situation it looks like that you're going to be walking away from. You don't really want to. You care probably about the person or whatever, but I mean, what can you do? They're being a snake. And then we have Falcon. It says rising above, ability, strategy, skill, focus, transition, changes, higher self, and third eye. I'm really feeling that rising above. Let's clarify the Falcon, please. Clarify Falcon. Clarify Falcon, please. Clarify Falcon. Clarify Falcon. Clarify Falcon. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Let me clarify that so I can try to figure out exactly. Clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Alright, looks like there's going to be some kind of either miscommunication. It can be deception in this love relationship, and some kind of loving relationship that you have with the 2 of Cups. I mean, it could either be like a lie or something. It could be a confusion, or it could be a lack of clarity, you know, or it can even be just like a misunderstanding. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups, please. Nine of Wands. As a result, you'll be guarded by the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. And then again with the Page of Swords, you're going to be guarded and still confused. And I feel like you'd be trying to focus and trying to rise above it. Basically, you're going to have some changes you're going to have to go through. You're going to be trying to listen to your higher self. You're going to be like really working to try to figure out this situation. All right, and then we have ship. Let's clarify ship, please. Clarify ship. Clarify ship. There we go. We have the world in the reverse. Yeah, clarify the world in the reverse. All right. I feel like there's going to be some forward movement there. I mean, ship does say going places, adventure, vehicle, vacation, trip, swift travel, overseas, enterprise, movement. I do see for some of you it is forward movement. For some of you it is going to be a vacation. For some of you it's going to indicate travel, even over water. For some of you it could be an emotional transition. But either way, with the world in the reverse, I see that there might be a delay in that, a setback in some way. I'm not saying it won't happen. I just feel like it's going to be some kind of delay in some way, and it's going to take a little bit longer to do this transition than you probably would like, but it's still going to be going, but it's just going to take longer. And then we have Elephant, which is gentle, lucid dreams, focused power, wise, supportive, trust, telepathy, and wit. All right, let's clarify elephant, please. Clarify elephant. Clarify elephant. Clarify elephant. So we have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold. I feel like there's going to be somebody who's going to be very supportive to you while you're in an unhappy situation. Maybe feeling it left out in the cold from this situation. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Like some kind of abandonment. And we have the King of Swords in the reverse, which is probably who is dealing out this wonderful feeling. The King of Swords in the reverse is someone who is like, they're not nice. Okay? They're intimidating, they're being forceful, controlling, they lack compassion, and they're cold-hearted. It would be advised to like check their actions and motivations carefully. And I feel like that you're going to be getting some of this information through your dreams and some kind of like through your intuition. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. Clarify the King of Swords in the reverse. Alright, we have the King of Pentacles in the upright. Hang on, clarify the King of Pentacles in the upright. The Ten of Swords. So it looks like there is going to be a fresh start. I feel like you're going to be like kind of taking control of the situation with the King of Pentacles. Also, that could indicate somebody who is going to be helping with you. Either way, it's someone, when you're in the King of Pentacles energy, you're someone who is stubborn, but also successful. So I'm really feeling like you're going to successfully, it's not going to be fun, but with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, you are going to have a fresh start. Then we have Scythe, which is sudden, unexpected, accident, cut, release, harvest, liberate, shock, surprise, and reckoning. So I feel like something's going to happen here. Let's clarify it. Scythe, please. Clarify Scythe. Clarify Scythe, please. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Okay. Clarify the Page of Cups. Hang on, I gotta shuffle the cards. Six of Swords. I feel like there's going to be a love offer that is not going to be very well received, and you're going to be disappointed in it. With the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups. A message of love that's going to be like, Maybe you'll do it, or maybe you're like sending them, the message. It's not going to work out. I'm disappointed. So we have tracks, steady forward movement. It says direct autopilot, travel on track. I think I can, one way, go the distance. So I always feel like that I think I can and go the distance in that one. And straightforward movement. Clarify tracks, please. Clarify tracks. Clarify tracks. Clarify tracks. Alright, so we have King of Wands, the upright. So the King of Wands in the upright is someone who's very confident, someone who's assertive, someone who is optimistic, someone who's influential. They're like, yeah, I'm going to kick some butt. Come on, let's do this. Alright, let's clarify the King of Wands, please. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Alright, and we have the Knight of Wands. So that's actually that's going on here. So towards the end of the week, by the weekend, you're going to be disappointed by... It doesn't seem like you're going to let this keep you down. You're going to bounce back. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Alright, and we have the Queen of Swords. You're going to be having fun. I feel like there might be some gossiping that is going on. You might be hanging out with your friends or something like that. Maybe going out for some of you. But I feel like you're going to be just being direct and just saying what you feel and whatever you're thinking. And that's because the Queen of Swords is like clear, honest communication and very like direct and bold. All right, and then we have magnifying glass. It says get more information, clarity, research documents, examine the fine print and important details. All right, let's clarify magnifying glass. All right. Oh, that's saying the Tower in the reverse is telling me a warning to do those things. If you're not sure what I just said, just go and tap backwards and listen to it again for 10 seconds. Alright, let's clarify the Tower in the reverse. Clarify the Tower in the reverse. Okay, so we have strength in the reverse. Clarify 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 strength in the reverse. Ooh, judgment. Okay, so there is something that's coming, and something I feel like that you're afraid of and that you need to be looking into more. Let's clarify judgment. Clarify judgment. Clarify judgment. Oof. For some of you, it could indicate some kind of legal issue with judgment and justice. So, or something to do with like actual physical paperwork that you need to be doing. So maybe keep an eye on that and prepare for it before the beginning of the week, you know? Something to think about. Just trying to warn you about it. You know what it is, most likely. And if you're not sure, maybe think about it for a few minutes. Hopefully you'll figure it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and read I Love You, which is your gift or focus or like lesson of the week. Alright, so number, I think 20. Yeah. Alright. Number 20. I love you. These are powerful words. Whether you are addressing a pet, a friend, your partner, or yourself, these are the most important words you can say. Do not hold these words in. Giving them often and freely will not take their power away. Be ready and willing to say, I love you. Recall the last time you expressed love for yourself. Do you love who you are? Do you avoid thinking about how you feel about yourself? Expressions of love are powerful for anyone to receive, including you. Take a moment to acknowledge what an incredible person you are. Declare, I love you. Let that love emanate from you out into the world. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. God bless.